Doesn't make sense.
Guys, here, there's people here with rainbow flags. I'm gonna go talk to them, and because I don't think she's gay.
Okay, we'll watch you. Let's just watch Jamie do her thing.
Are you gay? Are you gay? Wait, no. I'm a lesbian woman. I'm wondering why you're waving this flag.
This is good programming.
Please, can we just talk for 1 second? I'm a lesbian woman. You're holding a rainbow flag. Are you yourself gay?
I think that someone who supports.
She's supporting the gay
no.
kids. No. What? Straight white woman. It's the problem every time, I swear. I'm bigoted against white women.
Woman, she's holding the fucking gay flag, thinking that she speaks for us. Ma'am, you don't speak for the gay community. Gays Against Groomers speaks for the gay community. You're a straight white woman.
Tell her. And you're making gay people look like groomers. Tell her. She's making gays look like groomers.
For the gay community. No, ma'am. I'm a lesbian woman. I speak for the gay community and everybody in our organization. Anyways, what are you gonna do with these straight white women? I don't know. You know, it's always
straight white women, man. They're
always straight white women.
It's always the liberal straight women.
You need to tell her you're making gay people look like they want to groom kids, and we're not into that, man. Like, why are you doing this?
Can I just say one thing to you? I won't ask for a response, but I just want you to know that you're making the gay community look really bad. You're making me personally look extremely bad by supporting the sexualization, indoctrination, and mutilation of children's bodies. You don't speak for the gay community, ma'am. Yes, you're bouncing your little happy rainbow flag, a straight woman. Make it make sense. I don't understand. That's good.
Make it make sense.
You do not speak for the gay community, ma'am. You are doing harm to the gay community.
They're going to be crying and going home soon.
Anyways.
They are.
All right. Well, lots of friends here. Lots of straight white women that think they talk for gay people. I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. I don't know. I mean, yeah, she.
It is weird. It is weird.
To support and amplify my voice, but she won't even talk to me.
Right.
Liberal white women have a mental virus. Something's wrong. Anyways,
I gotta. Don't be worried. She's not gonna get jumped. There are big guys with her. They've got more people than the weirdos. There's only like 5 weirdos over there. She'll be all right.
Sure. Megan, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later.
We're gonna meet you guys inside the meeting.
All right, great.
All right, thanks for being here. Jump back on later if you can. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
That was awesome. That was good programming, man. That was entertaining.
Oh, it's amazing.
Why are you doing
amazing?
Why are you? See, it's weird. Are you? I love how she's like, "Are you gay?" Just holding a rainbow flag. Not gay.
No.
So, like, were they paid? Are they?
That's how you can tell it's all like this, like weird conditioning, or for her own Instagram posts, right? That's it's like okay.
Because Dr. Jessup Banger is overseeing and running this meeting. Please give that to him respectfully. Thank you.
Am I good? Good. Okay.
Bring it home, Jamie.
I'm here tonight as the founder and
Excuse me, can you actually share your name, your address?
I am not comfortable with sharing my address.
Can you share what town that you currently live in?
I live here.
Where's here?
I live in Milwaukee.
He can't ask her this. This is illegal. Illegal.
I'm not a resident of Wauwatosa, but I am a community member, and I have many friends who have children here.
So I just want to be.
I'm speaking.
No.
To understand that you are not a resident of Wauwatosa.
This is what he's trying to do.
She can sue him for not letting
I have
him.
many friends who do that are concerned, and I'm speaking on behalf of them as well.
Understood.
Intimidation.
Okay?
Sure.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yep.
My name is Jamie Michelle. I'm here tonight as the founder and president of Gays Against Groomers, a coalition of hundreds of thousands of gay people and allies who oppose the sexualization, indoctrination, sterilization, and mutilation of children being done in our name. And I'd like to help clear a few things up for people tonight. Drag queen shows and story hours are not kid-friendly. They are child abuse. Indoctrinating students with radical gender ideology is not inclusive, as some say. It is child abuse. Encouraging young children to explore their genitalia and their gender identity is not progressive. It is child abuse. Medically transitioning children and turning them into sterilized, mutilated, lifelong big pharma patients with an endless list of complications is not care. It is child abuse. All of you here do not represent the LGBT community. We do. You do not speak for the LGBT community. We do. You know what you're doing is wrong and depraved, but you continue to do it anyways, with the material being shown and provided to children in your district. The day of reckoning is on its way, and when it arrives, and it will arrive soon, you should be ready to defend why you allowed and ushered in this mass-scale child abuse, the likes of which have never been seen in this country before. You who allow this are abusers and enablers. You are the enemy of parents and their children. And if you are okay with
You have 30 seconds.
If you are okay with the material being taught in your schools to your students, you should never be allowed within 500 yards of a child ever again. Please remember our name, Gays Against Groomers. You're going to be seeing a lot more of us, and our work is just getting started.
Shame on you.
Thank you.
Yep. Good
Let's
job,
go.
Jamie. Good job. I love it. Isn't Amoral says, isn't that crap already illegal? No.
It should be. It's not. Thing is, like, this shit's so wild. Like, I mean, nobody's thought to make laws about this stuff because it would never come up ever in any civilized society. This is insane.
Line for the strategic goal number.
Oh, rainbow hair.
My name's Marissa Darling. I live in Easttown. I am a community member and I'm also a former school counselor. I am here tonight to echo some points of what my friend Jamie said and also share my relative expertise.
Oh, she's on the team.
She's on the team.
Oh, let's go. Oh, this is shocking. You see the hair and you just don't think it.
Knowledge and development around the topics of sexuality and gender identity, and to urge you to reconsider what's happening in the school district with the adoption of the new sex ed curriculum in Wauwatosa. So Jamie put it pretty perfectly when she said that this is really ultimately about the sexualization of minors to their detriment, to the detriment of their minds, of their bodies, of their souls, and of their spirits. There is no room in the school day to talk about they, them pronouns. When kids can't read on grade level, there's no room in the school day to teach a kindergartner about gender expression and drag queens when they are still having accidents at school.
Aww. Yeah, no
There's
kidding.
no room in the school day to talk to high schoolers about anal sex when they are busy applying to college.
Yep, that's right.
The demented, the short-sighted, the
don't judge a gay by its hair color.
Yes, sorry about that.
Just not evidence-based nature of
Sorry,
the
you're my gay.
that has
Sorry.
been adopted and that is going to be used across the district of Wauwatosa. We don't even know what the effects are going to be of this yet. We don't even know what the data is going to look like. We even know what is going to happen to the children that are being exposed to these ideas that have no basis in science, that have no basis in biological reality, that have no long-term data to back them up. And yet this is something that you want to do district-wide. Starting in kindergarten all the way up through 12th grade is to teach children that they can be born in the wrong body and use that as a basis for some form of social, emotional well-being, learning. I don't even know what it's supposed to accomplish. All I know is that kids are born the way they're born and they should be accepted for the way they're born. Gender nonconforming students should be accepted for who they are instead of pigeonholed into a supposed gender identity because they're girls who like sports, or they're girls who want to have short hair, or they're girls who are
Amen.
gay.
That's right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I am putting a link in the chat to read about Jamie Michelle because I have written about her on PJ
My
Media.
name is Kristen Bach.
Clickety
I'm
click.
a Wauwatosa resident and parent. I have 4 children in Wauwatosa schools, 4 recent graduates of Wauwatosa schools.
Don't disappoint us,
including my
Kristen.
son Theo, who is here tonight as a student representative for the school board. So thank you for that super cool opportunity that you give to local kids. I am speaking extemporaneously. Please excuse stammering. My eldest child is a gay man. He has graduated from Washington Elementary and Longfellow Middle School and East High School. And he is a college student at UWM having the time of his life. He was a gay 10-year-old. And then he was a gay 12-year-old. And then he was a gay 16-year-old before he grew into a gay 20-year-old. There are 0 times he ever saw himself represented as a gay man at any time
He doesn't.
in the curriculum
They don't need
of
that.
any of his human
No one needs that.
development classes. His sexuality was not present. His
There weren't
freedom
boys in books.
of his gender expression was not present.
No,
His
stop it. I've had enough.
physical health
this
was
is
not
driving me.
present.
Shame.
His emotional was not present. And that was not cared about him. That was because of an outdated curriculum.
We're using the shame bell.
wherein gay people
That's good.
are absent. Or a rumor. And I would like to thank the school board. I would like to thank everyone who has invested dozens of hours of research and meetings and community-spirited volunteering to make it so that
Yes, but does he know how to do
my
math?
Charlie
Math?
gets to be the
Yeah.
last kid
If you're calling your kid gay at 10,
is a secret.
like there's
Yeah.
something
His
wrong with
classmates.
you. Like
Yeah,
just
it's messed
wait and
up.
see how they turn out, okay? Because 10 years old, you're going to
Is
change your mind a
absent.
lot
He was a
about a lot of
ghost.
things.
In his own classrooms. I would also like to
Oh,
thank the school
they
board
moved
for
the-
prioritizing the safety of children in using medically appropriate
Yeah,
terminology.
my Christianity wasn't
Whoa.
represented in
Because
school.
as we all know,
Yeah, mine
there's
either.
an
That's
enormous
right.
body of research in the social sciences
Oh
regarding
my gosh, Megan, this is gonna
how
get me mad right
knowing
before dinner. I stayed
appropriate
15 minutes longer than I
medical
wanted to
terminology
because I wanted to listen to
for
Jamie.
their
30
bodies.
seconds.
You
And then
have
I
to
wanted to
go
listen to the based
against
red haired.
If you
We
have
gotta
to
do
go,
it.
Sexual
you
assault
can
in
go.
children starting at
All right,
the
thank you for
preschool age
dismissing
and
me from
extending
class.
through adulthood.
Uh,
You aren't teaching kids what their body parts are.
this is
I'm
so
not
wild.
teaching kids what their body parts are. We're teaching them what they're called correctly so the predators recognize that they're an educated child and so that they can
The
So they
predators
know how to
recognize they're
score
an
blood
educated
jobs?
child.
in their own choices.
They,
And
so
thank
they
you for
know
that.
how to please a predator? Like seriously,
Yeah, I guess.
all my kids need to know is don't let anybody touch you down there, okay? Nobody puts their hands inside your pants.
I guess we're educating them against
That's it.
predators.
We're out of
We should
comments,
teach them how to use guns.
we
Yeah.
can move into this meeting.
I'll be quick, relatively.
Oh, God.
My name is
Yeah,
Paul
guns.
Bruno. I live
Yeah.
in Ravenswood. I've got 2 children in the
Stun
school
guns.
district.
can't
Something
stop
the
watching this stuff.
NHS in the UK just told doctors not to encourage young people to change their names and pronouns because most children who think they're transgender are just going through a phase. It seems to be really important to the people on the board. We were giving no
My love of dragons
warning
wasn't
basically as
represented in
parents,
school.
over vacation.
Right.
We had 2 weeks to figure it out. And of the 13,000 people that you sent surveys to, 184 were counted. We don't know how many actually responded. But I think, we're going a little fast here.
You
Countries
think?
in Europe are already turning back the clock on
That's
where
right.
we're going. And having to take my kids out of some of these things, they're going to be ostracized. And that's the last thing I want my child to think, that their dad's a homophobe or their dad hates transgender people. Because I don't care who you sleep with. I don't care what you want to call yourself. But teaching kids this young, I think it's inappropriate. And, look at test grades. They're falling fast. And we're putting in brand new science. I want reading grades and math grades to come up before we start entering all this.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's all I have to say. And I really hope, look at what the NHS
Remember
said.
when schools focused on that?
They're turning back the clock because they see what's coming.
Sensible.
Yes, good job.
Okay. Well, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. I'll leave with that guy
All right.
a happier note.
And
See
honestly,
you.
I
Okay,
think all
see
the
ya.
attention that's been devoted to this topic is ludicrous. In the younger grades, this curriculum takes up 0.2 or 0.3% of instructional time. I remember
Oh,
those
if it's that
actual
little, just throw it
stats
out
from the
then.
school district. It's a drop in the bucket of our kids' education. I have no worries about the math and ELA time and science and everything else that my kids are getting during the school day. However, I think there are certain people from outside our community, a lot of them here tonight, and a few from within our community who are using this opportunity to fuel divisions and scapegoat our public school and vulnerable kids for their own political purposes. It needs to stop. Thank you for all you do.
Yeah. That was dumb.
Thanks. I think we're going to shift into, we'll have public comment again at the end of the evening. So
What?
folks are welcome to stay. But we've got a lot of business to get to. We're going to roll through all that business. And we'll have public comment at the end of our evening.
Oh God, they're
as
gonna
well.
make us sit through hours of this. All right, fine. I gotta go get snacks.
It's a fun evening.
Oh, was that
we
snarky?
have 3 of our 4.
I want to first of all say thank you for allowing members outside of your school district to make public comment. It's really appreciated. So I came tonight because I'm really troubled. And I'm troubled primarily, at least at the start, by an illustration from your human growth and development curriculum for 5-year-olds to see explicit female genitalia.
God.
And even with an X at the most critical place, a local news reporter tonight said, I can't even show that to the public.
Did. He sure
When I
did.
see an illustration like that, that provides me with perspective. And I'm gonna ask each of you and the parents in this community and the students to really search yourself for this. What's the purpose of that illustration? Is it to teach accurate biology to 5- and 6-year-olds? Or is it something else? I think you need that kind of an illustration to teach accurate biology. It's not going to be used for that any more than teaching white privilege, and that myth helps you to teach accurate history about our nation.
And that's coming from a black guy.
That's a folly.
He must be a white supremacist.
The purpose behind that illustration
Fucking
is to
homophobe.
desensitize kids
Thank
to
you.
what should be taught at later ages at a more appropriate time.
Mm-hmm.
And as we continue to build on that for a 5- and 6-year-old, I have to ask myself, what's next? Do I need to see what else is next to know what the goals are by the time that child becomes a graduate of that same school district? And all that time, some of the most formative years, we've desensitized these kids to accept as
I wonder
now
what this
normal
guy's job
and
is.
not normal, and that is exposure to this stuff. It also points me to the abdication, unfortunately, that so many parents in our nation have had, giving up their God-given rights and authorities as parents to teach these kinds of things to their kids in the privacy of their own homes.
Yes.
That's not an
You have
advocation.
30 seconds.
Thank you very much. It's not an advocation to hide it.
I wonder,
at
this
all.
guy should run for
It's
something.
the parent's responsibility to teach those things. It's the school district's responsibility, if you're given that privilege, to conduct technical education for these kids and not social education, not sexualization, desensitizing, and those sorts of things. So I'm asking you to search your souls. Don't worry about policies. Search your hearts. Ask yourself, am I doing the right
You're at time. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So first off, the board members, I don't know how you guys do it, dealing with all this BS from all these people
Ass kissing.
that aren't even from Wauwatosa. Some of them were respectful tonight. Others were batshit crazy. Excuse me. Sorry.
He's the only one that swore.
But this is ridiculous for me to sit here and watch these online. And
I left
should
because I was
have
getting too much reverb.
like the other people, but I want to applaud you for the, good choices that you've been making and moving the curriculum forward. I mean, there's the whole grooming narrative, and I don't know how, some of these people show up and just create so much tension and there's so much hate. There's so much hate that was there tonight.
I didn't hear
and I
any
just
hate.
don't understand the attacks and why people keep targeting Wauwatosa. And I guess don't let the loud few, upset you guys. Because again, you do this all the time. I don't know how you do it. I guess I'll have to run for school board to see what it's all about. Apparently, there's.
When are you going?
I don't know.
Some excitement to
when
it.
They call me, I guess.
But I would say to anyone that is there tonight or listening, or to do some of their own research online, especially for some of these people that spoke tonight that are just so far out there.
Is he telling them to research citizens?
I really encourage people to actually
the government?
Look at the human growth development. I'm looking at it right now, and I can't find any of these horrific things that people keep talking about, because I believe they're just hearing it secondhand and not doing research.
There's a question, sir. Do you have kids?
And that's unfortunate that, again, our school board has
to
listen to this month after month after month of people who share something on social media. They read a headline and magically they're an expert. I mean, all these people are experts. So again, thank you for all that you do. And I'm sorry again for the few hateful people that spoke tonight. Thank you.
All right. Hello, my name is Megan Fox, and I'll tell you why I'm not going to give you my address. For one, I just read your Wisconsin Rules of Open Meetings Act. It's a law. And the law in Wisconsin is that the public has a right to participate in your meetings, and nowhere in it does it say that anyone has to dox themselves online in order to participate in a public meeting. I want you to know that school boards like yourselves have been sued successfully before in the past for doing this. It's considered an intimidation technique. Now, you can sigh and put your face in your hands, but you need to listen to me when I tell you that you can be sued for what you're doing. You are violating people's rights. And what you did today by cutting off public comment in the beginning of the meeting when you had a full house of people who wanted to speak to you, and you made them wait 2 hours, and most of them had to go home because they had to work jobs tomorrow, or because they had to get kids somewhere, or because they had to go home and get dinner. What you did is violating the public's First Amendment rights to address their public bodies for grievances. It is a violation of the Constitution, and you should each be ashamed. Sharon, you should be ashamed of yourself. Leanne, you should be ashamed of yourself. Michael, you should be ashamed of yourself. And you too, Jenny, and you too, Jessica. And let me tell you something else. When people use names in front of your school board and they come in and they say, I want to talk to you about a specific person on the board, you are not allowed to tell them that their First Amendment right to speak is curtailed in some way because they want to use a name. That is illegal. What you are doing is against the Wisconsin Open Meetings Act. Now, listen, I have 3 minutes, and I know that my time is not up. You are not to interrupt me while I am speaking. This is public comment time, and I'm a member of the public. You can sit there and be as uncomfortable as you want, but I have this 3 minutes. So listen to me, Michael. When you are talking to people, when they come here to see you, you are put into this position, by the way, by the people of this town. They are your first priority.
Surprise. Where are you?
They are your first priority. They are the people you're responsible to.
Did you need me to mute this?
Yes.
Why would you mute me?
Okay. Sorry,
my
I couldn't
3
hear
minutes
you
are
over
not
the-
up. My 3 minutes are not up.
At the point where we started attacking individual board members, we devolved.
Well, they're wrong.
If you've already spoken, your time is up on that topic. Anyone?
My time was not up, by the way. They're full of crap.
Look
at them.
First,
They're so uncomfortable.
The chair has a right to cut off comment if the comment is not aligned with the dignity of the body.
Oh, no, you don't.
So,
no, you
just to put that out there.
That is not what the First Amendment
If there's
says.
something inappropriate being said,
What was inappropriate?
no, that's a judgment call. That's true.
What?
But the chair does have authority to do that.
Bullshit.
The chair does not have authority under our rules to cut off a board member. We have no time limits, so I can just keep talking here once you recognize me. But to
Look at how
say
uncomfortable they are.
whether you support support me or not in the community, we have an orderly process.
What was unorderly about that? I
And
had 3 minutes.
The chair is running the meetings, and the chair has certain discretions, and that's
I could sue him for this.
That's probably a good idea.
You should.
I should.
Second thing about